Hey everyone, this is my tutorial on how I 3D printed directly onto spandex. This is the first time I've tried this method, which I used to add detailing to my Supergirl cosplay, so I'm going to walk through how I did it. The Supergirl costume has these 3D lines all over the suit. I believe they're added as part of the screen printing that they do to add texture to the suit. I decided I wanted to make these out of TPU, which, if you aren't familiar, is a filament for 3D printing which is actually flexible, so it's fairly comfortable to wear as part of costume. I also wanted to make the emblem out of TPU. I did the belt using it as well. I didn't want to just glue my pieces on because I felt like it would be hard to do without making a mess and having visible glue, not to mention finding a glue that works on TPU is quite challenging. A lot of the line detailing is very thin, which would also be very difficult to place evenly by hand. There's also the fact that the emblem is stitched into place around the edges, so I thought I would see if I could print directly onto pieces of spandex and then sew those pieces down onto the main suit. It took a lot of troubleshooting, but this was successful, so now I'm going to walk through how I actually did that. If you are following this tutorial specifically to make the Supergirl suit, the 3D models I am using are all available in my Etsy via my Supergirl bodysuit pattern. First of all, for each of my pieces, I started off by printing my 3D model as usual in the TPU directly onto the bed, but I enabled a skirt in my slicer settings, so I let the skirt print and then stopped the printer. The purpose of this is to give you a tactile line for when you put your spandex on the printer bed. It'll allow you to see and feel where to place your spandex. The need for this I will explain more when we start applying the spandex. With the bed ready, we can prepare the spandex. The biggest issue with doing this is the fact that the nozzle can get caught on the spandex, and because it stretches when it gets caught, it can pull the fabric and distort it, which ruins the print. So there's a couple of things that need to be done to prevent that from happening. Start off by cutting out a piece of spandex in the size you require. The best way to measure that is to just put some spandex on top of your printer bed, which has the skirt printed on, and you just need to make it larger than that skirt, which you can either trace around and cut out, or just feel for the line and cut out the approximate shape. The first thing you need to do is apply a fusible interfacing to the back of your spandex. I'm just using a lightweight one. Use an iron to fuse it to the wrong side of your spandex. This will prevent the spandex from being able to stretch. I also found that it was easier to stick the spandex down more securely on the bed when I had the interfacing on the back. Next, sticking the spandex down onto the bed. As I mentioned, this needs to be as secure as possible, so I am using tape to secure it down. Firstly, this double-sided tape I am applying inside the printed skirt only, and then placing my piece of spandex down on top, pressing it down firmly and making sure it's nice and smooth. You can then take masking tape and tape around all of the edges of your piece, this time outside of the printed skirt. Make the pieces long enough that they can go underneath the bed. I found that if you don't do this, once the bed heats up, they will just pop off. If they go underneath when the bed is secured onto the printer, it will also hold the tape in place. So now your spandex is ready to be printed on. Before you start printing, the other thing you need to consider is that having the spandex on the bed means that if you start printing immediately, the nozzle will be too close to the spandex and it will drag along it and not print nicely. The nozzle needs to print higher up in order to be the correct distance from the new surface. You can either do that by playing around with your Z offset and figuring out the right height that you need, or you can just do what I did, which was to just set each spandex print to do an automatic bed level. It does take longer, but I wasn't in a rush because I hadn't finished the actual bodysuit yet, so I just found that this was an easier option. And then you can just set it to print. The only things that I changed in my slicer settings was to have a thicker first layer of 0.6mm, and I halved my speed on the first layer too. I did also put ironing on to ensure that my pieces came out nice and smooth on the top layer. So this is how they look. You can just peel all of the tape off and then you have your piece. I did try and be delicate with mine, but for the most part they are secure. I found that the larger the surface area of the print, the better it stays stuck to the spandex. So for example, my emblems stuck really well because it's a big flat surface. I had a little bit of peeling in the corner, but that's it. The very thin lines for the suit and some of the edges of the wider pieces came up too. For those, I just put a bit of B7000 glue on them to secure them back down. In order to apply these to my suit, I trimmed off all of the excess spandex and then I hand stitched them on using this little gap on all the pieces that is left between the thicker and thinner pieces. As I mentioned, the very thin ones don't stay stuck super well, so I did put some little stitches along them every centimetre or so just to secure them down. It's only really visible up close. Additionally, for the suit, to ensure that the edges lay nice and flat, since the stitching is just in the middle and not all of the way round each piece, I took my B7000 glue again, and whilst the suit was on the mannequin, I just went around and added glue underneath all of the edges, and then I held it all down securely using pins and left that to set. Once that was set, you have the problem of joining the seams of the different pieces together. So as I mentioned, it can be quite tricky to glue TPU, so I did this by taking a soldering iron and more pieces of the TPU filament and just treated it like you would regular soldering, using it to fill in any gaps. And then you can just use the tip of the soldering iron to smooth the joint over. I also use the soldering iron to smooth any sharp corners out, like at the top of the collar. I will also take this moment to say that if you do this, make sure to wear a respirator, and that also goes for using the B7000 glue. I also made my emblem out of 2 pieces of TPU. This did mean that my emblem is smaller than the actual one because I was just limited by the size of my printer bed, but basically I glued these together with E6000 glue and then left a heavy weight on top of it to hold them securely together whilst it's set. I added that into my bodysuit by stitching the edges down. The only other thing to do was that whilst TPU is flexible, these pieces all print flat, and shaping them more to your body will make it more comfortable and put less strain on the TPU. In order to do that, I just tried my bodysuit on and then used a hairdryer to warm the pieces up, and then just gently with my hands I pressed them down to heat shape them more to my body. And that's it. That's it for this tutorial. Let me know if you found it helpful, otherwise I will have my final Supergirl tutorial, which is on making the cape, out soon.